Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the RobBrod Report. It should be show number 17, version 1. Hopefully I'll be debuting a version 2 coming up in another week or two, but we'll see how that goes. I'm looking ahead towards the shows for the 18th, 19th, and 20th of September 2020. Yes, hello puppy. Yes, I'll feed you in a moment. Dog hounding me for dinner. So there's a ton of shows this weekend across several different states, and so I'll get right to it. This Saturday, the 18th, we've got two shows that I found. We have the usual Procell show in Piedmont, Alabama. It features the main event looks like to be a match for the All-Out Championship. It's the 3 Stages of Hell match. First match will be a first blood match. Second match is a no DQ match. And if necessary, third match is going to be a ladder match. That sounds exceedingly brutal and violent, and I definitely will be checking that out on the live stream. The other show that I saw is for Heritage Championship Wrestling out in Cornelia, Georgia. The match that I saw advertised was Blanco Loco versus Tyler Culprit. Long live Culprit, that's all I'm going to say. And then on Saturday the 19th, I've got, there's a bunch of shows. Starting out, since we were in Cornelia on the Friday, we'll stay in Cornelia for Saturday for the Total Aggression Pro show. Out in Loganville, we've got the Ultimate Battleground 3 show that Southern Fried Championship Wrestling will put on, and it features the 25-man Rumble style match, and the winner will be the #1 contender for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. Wrestling United is out in Franklin, Georgia. Southern Violence and Wrestling is leaving the friendly confines in Athens, Georgia to make an appearance in Commerce, Georgia. The match that interests me the most on that show is the death match versus Valerie Morales versus Brad Cash. That ought to be violent. If you like your blood and guts, that should be definitely it. Over in Nauvoo, Alabama, we have New Era Wrestling. One of the better posters that I've seen the companies pull out have been put out by New Era Wrestling. And then also out in Mississippi, we have EPW Wrestling. I didn't see what EPW stood for, but it's the Facebook page was EPW Wrestling. That's in Booneville, Mississippi. And then we've got 2 shows on the 20th, that's Sunday. First of all is New South presents a Top Shelf show out in Huntsville, Alabama. And down in Savannah, Georgia, we have Coastal Empire Wrestling. So we've got a full weekend this weekend. Shows all across the state and a couple states, so you can't be bitching and moaning about not having any wrestling shows near you. Again, if I missed a show, just mention in the comments below, either on Facebook or on YouTube, about what shows I should be looking forward to, and I'll make sure I get those mentioned. If you see any corrections, again, please post comments. Make sure you like both the Facebook and the YouTube page. You get up-to-date information, and more people see it, more people will see your show, and hopefully you'll get bigger crowds from it. This last Saturday, I was down in Barnesville, Georgia, watching the Wrestle America show. It was a good show for them. Like I said in my report, GWH News and Notes.blogspot.com. I counted about 200 plus or minus, because people tend to fill in and out as things go throughout that time of the match. But with the way the spacing was, it seemed like there was like 100 people more. Overall show quality was good. I was late getting into the show. I missed the first match of the Beautiful Bald Besties versus Owen Parker and Chris Jacobs, I believe. And again, my apologies. I came at just before they Besties scored the pinfall, so my apologies for missing that match. Several other matches on the card that were thoroughly enjoyable. The best match was tongue just went bleh. Sal Rinauro. The two matches was Sal Rinauro, Paul Jordane, Jordane, and then Dominic Stuckey versus Corey Hollis. Those were the two best matches of the night, and they interwove very much as Corey Hollis played a part in the ending of Sal's match, and Sal played a part in the ending of Corey Hollis's match. So it's a very interwoven story that they're dealing with on Wrestle America. Also, coming up on the next Wrestle America show, Mike Payne will have to go through Neil Koloff. If Mike Payne wins, he'll get Alexander Koloff at a future show. So that ought to be very interesting. And then the whole Ryan North versus Michael Judas saga continues to play out, with North throwing everything he possibly can into the path of the rampaging. Yes, English is my second language. Baby is my first. The rampaging Michael Judas, so that is something to be good to watch there. That's all I have for this week. Remember, please give a like, share it, both on Facebook and YouTube. Eventually I'll start posting this on Twitter as well. God help me if I ever do that. And then Instagram, if I can ever figure out Instagram. Talk to you later. Love you lots. Bye-bye now.